The Data DJ project aims to find new ways that we can collect, remix and visualize and redistribute data in ways that allow amateurs to create stories.
So we have many features in our project, one of them being where users can take information that's locked up in various silos on the internet, like web pages, and be able to curate them on a surface. So if you were able to view text, images, videos, Excel sheets, take any information you want from any source, remix it, edit it into what exactly you need, and then rearrange it and be able to view it in a non-linear structure. Because currently the structures we use, like blogs, are linear and they limit your ability to be able to see everything at one go. So the idea is where we create a world of these curated sort of stories, story clusters that is on a surface, and various people have story clusters that are connected to each other.
I very much am interested in the next sort of evolution of the web, which is all about data and open data, and how when organizations and people start allowing data to be freely built upon, how that creates new sources of innovation and ways of looking at things. So I'm really interested in how we can help, I guess, spur that movement and start making inroads to allow people to, I guess, interact with data in a way that is more, I guess, intuitive and I suppose easy for people to understand. So that's my interest.
This project started out around a discussion about digital storytelling, and I was very interested in this idea of digital storytelling. And as we proceeded, I found that I was involved with the interface discussions a lot, but I was very interested in the bigger picture of what stories are possible to be told using this medium and this tool. And one part that I was very excited about was the idea of a surface and being able to see all your information at one time. And I feel that that for me that struck a chord in me, as I think there's a great power in being able to see all your information at once and understand it through being able to have an aerial view over a large amount of information.
And for me, it was about the convergence of storytelling. So now we look at stories, or it is a book, or it is a film, like different disciplines. But I find it really interesting to combine these together in like maybe a new medium, a surface medium.
And for me, I'm really interested in how information is being processed nowadays, and especially visual information, and the question, how do we navigate through this visual complexity, and how do we deal with all this information, and how can we use it instead of approaching it as a problem or something. That was what I thought was very interesting.
Yeah, I think when we saw this, when we observed, we all came to a common consensus that there's a mass of information out there, and how do we not see this as a problem, but an opportunity to use it in a new way. After the summit, there's been so much interest in the project, and we really need to collect all the resources, the people that are interested in this project, and sort of see how we come up with a model of how they're going to be advisors, or how we, really make take it to the next solid level. Because we have the beginnings of an idea now, and now we really need a direction, a concrete direction, with help from other people to go ahead.
Yeah, think about also the integration, because now it's on a very conceptual level, and I think it can emerge or appear in different forms. So maybe within a corporation, on the internet, or maybe within different media. So I think we have to explore those opportunities and make it real in a way.
Yeah, some ideas have been that we give it to people, we create the beginnings of a tool, and we give this tool to people all around the world, see how they make their own stories, interact with it, or we give it to closed networks. So for example, like a school, set of children to see how they interact with it. And so we've been thinking of different groups that we could possibly hit our idea with. But we really need to think about this and see what really exactly we're going to do next.